Okay, yeah, what I'm doing is I'm recording videos that I'm going to upload to YouTube channel. So this I'll upload this as well. Excuse me for the tongue slip. I just got through eating some very bitter sour, and I still taste it. But anyway, I'm going up to the market. They don't, you know what boggles my mind? They don't have a fresh seafood market over here. Like, come on, man. Anyway, yeah, you know, I'm gonna give a good whipping, man. You know, all these people running around with this black and African American foolishness. And you know what bothers me the most with this information? There's dockets, this information pertaining to the facts and the truth of black and African American, how these so-called designers of law and how they write stuff. Excuse the little tree strawberry scent swinging in front, but I watch so many people. And what can be confounding is the fact that y'all give people who have platforms such as sports announcers, major sports players, certain community speakers, and certain activists. I don't know who the fuck they are, but they keep pushing that narrative, and you would think they would know better. When I tell you that all skin folk ain't kin folk, it's not a slander or to be disrespectful. It's the honest truth, because a lot of them aren't as far as us being intelligent, we're highly intelligent creatures, the most intelligent. But man, being smart and moving smartly, doing the research to back up the credibility, you know, this credibility in the lane of the shit they speak, the stuff they speak, excuse me, you would think they would do that. But we have so many foolish people, and I don't mean to slander you, but foolish you are when you hold on to something that's a depository of the enemy's narrative. And those who would sell you out for another dollar. See, this is a problem that we're not negating properly. You know, I like listening to my boy Charleston White. I might even tag him in because he be hitting. I love to see, you know, sociology is my major. I love the way he tap in and he triggers a lot of you people. Now he shows a little emotion in his, but it's a great act too, because he knows what he's doing. You know, regardless of how people want to label or name, no, he's doing what I agree with. But the black and the nigga shit, that's all. To me, that's the street mumbo jumbo. First of all, if you haven't done your genealogy, I don't want to hear about DNA, because I'll smack you upside the head with the truth about DNA. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nice bite. I'll smack you upside the head if you really want that work, because I've even smacked a couple of cats that think they're profoundly genealogists. I mean, not genealogists, but DNA specialists. And all they do is regurgitating the same old toxic poison that makes absolutely no sense. That's already been debunked by well over 100 people who work in that department, or that what's called physics, physiology, DNA, science, and all that other crap. They have, you know, who work at like the farm, you know, Quantico, you know, like where they put dead bodies out. You can donate your body to science and blah, blah. It is what it is. They have shown that it's complete bullshit, utter bullshit. But I would expect people to be better, you know, equipped to utilize the tools that are available. Now, we know Google's full of crap. We remember when it was set up, and every time they went and started changing things, you know, it's like Snopes.com and all these other fact checkers. What do they say before the fact checker? Independent. Come on, people, make sense. Makes sense. Either you know or you don't know. If you're from Africa, I got some homies who are true. They don't really use that African thing, but some of them do. And from there, and they know who we are. I mean, I've been around the world numerous times. Like, come on, man. If you're going to be over here on your own ancestor soil, spouting a whole lot of nonsense, make it make sense. Don't just proverbially come out all emotionally unstable and profess and claim something. Umar Johnson, I'm going to tag his ass when I load this up on YouTube. Yo, talk to me. I don't say I'm proficient in no emotions and feelings about bullshit. And I'm just going to keep throwing truth and jabbing you with truth. And when I ask, have you been here and what did you find in the Library of Congress or in your state? What books have you read with dates on the hem? I'll break mine out and say, have you read these? Because see, so many people have anger and rage. They're so full of chaos. They're so chaotic that there is no harmony. There's no balance. None. There's no order. And you're not going to get order out of chaos. Order is already established. Do I need to say that again? Order has always been established. Otherwise, our ass wouldn't be here. We make a choice when we know to stay chaotic. The enemy, that's how they perform. They want to smite you. Some be your own people in ignorance. Part of religion, keep that shit. But there's some truth in that shit. The thing is to disseminate, because the people that took it, King James came here 5 years. There was no Bible before that. And once they murdered his ass, because he was trying to, the Renaissance was on and cracking. They was getting rid of the dark guard, you know, the true kings and queens of northern Mesopotamia. They now call Europe after a sister in their ignorance. You know what I'm saying? And all the way down to the Abkhazarians who last fought in World War I. And that, like the Night of the Longswords, they went and after that and they started killing them. You don't hear that from over there. This government knows it. They're felonious with their maritime. It's not no United Nations. It's called a United Nation. And these motherfuckers, they got dibs in. Who remembers Biden talking about, yeah, I'm a proud Zionist? Come on, y'all, make it make sense. Zionists the worst thing on the earth, and they're the ones that's puppeting everybody. They're the ones that created the reason why a lot of y'all don't even know who you are. I ain't gonna have love for somebody that have hatred for my people and destruction, and that's all they bring. Fuck them. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna be responsible as far as First Amendment. I just saw a sister whose son was murdered by the cops. She's still holding on to black. His brother sitting there, you can see he's Indian, but he, whatever. And the news network, whatever it's called. And how Black Lives Matter, that crap stain, raised $5,000, didn't even give it to her, and then want to slander her and everything else. You people gonna learn with y'all dumbasses. Keep calling yourselves everything but what you are. Now, I mean, look, the gay community got this thing where they can call themselves babies and all kind of retarded shit. You don't even know who you are. You can't even sit there and allude to a fact that in our great massive numbers, we are not 13% of the population, maybe in ignorance. Oh, maybe being right. And the and the other 77% is the ones who are stupid and don't know no damn well. How do you take anywhere between 75 and over a million of us and make us a minority group? Oh, because a lot of idiots wanted to say they were Moors and claim white status. First of all, I had the Bolognese, what I call married to my family. Maggie Klein and Henry Shouse. My great-grandmother, Retina Shouse, became Retina Lee. I don't want to talk about all the other people in my family and the family D. Not too long ago, the fake banks and everything took our land, a great Shouse plantation, North Carolina. Wants to sell them. How are they going to take it? And they did it all legally and corrupted. But you would think that my family down there would know how to keep it. No, because everybody's too busy about what car, Mercedes, this, that, I'm college educated, blah, blah, blah. You're college dumb now is what I call it. All right? And see, and everything illegally done. Our soil, we don't own it. The right is our birthright. To take care and tend it and render on to what it needs to be. Because I'm telling you how we were living 400 years ago, we could be living right now. But we're obstructed because of our greatness to create all the things that we see now. We don't even take the liberty to respect all that. And we let fools walk around thinking they got the nerve and the right to look at us downwardly. And people wearing costumes to think that they've got a right under the Constitution, which is bullshit because we wrote that motherfucker. We were the original Republican Party. There wasn't no Peckerwoods, no Pelskins in the Republican Party. That was ours. When was the coup done? When was the coup d'etat done and removed us after murder and everything else from the Republican Party and then the Democratic Society that brought that war as motherfuckers were coming in? All the Irish guys over here were our family and friends. How are they becoming the enemy? Because a lot of them ignorant motherfuckers were slaves to the Blackamoors. They came, we know that they didn't exist no more. They started writing their history from England and Spain and Scotland, Edinburgh. They came here and they were given uniform and sit down to fight us. Hell, the first rebel flag was our shit. It had our name, 4 of our tribes on it. Then all the other ones were perversions. Every time I was down south, saw somebody flying that flag, I'd be like, that's right, and I put the names of the original on there, and them motherfuckers would shut up and clamor and go on about their business. A lot of people know. I got a lot of pale-skinned brothers that know who we are. Mad love and respect for them. But a lot of them motherfuckers run around there and you don't know shit. And you listen to all these goofy motherfucking so-called doctors. They're not medicine men. Do you know what doctor actually means? That's what I thought. But anyway, I'm gonna cut through the chase, and we're gonna get to hard points, because our brothers and sisters need to come together and stop their foolishness. And them little goofy niggas out there, let me tell you something about when you kill the first time. Second time becomes a little easier. It don't make it right. But these goofy niggas out here murdering each other, I say let's put them all on a fucking island. Because see, we can police the community. We got a whole bunch of vets. We sharpshooters, bro. We don't waste no time. We come down off rooftops. We can take you out and you motherfucking walking up on your porch. And we can figure out who's doing all the murdering. And we can hit them hard. And ain't not one drug dealer or gang member can stop anything any of us vets decide, if we decide to come together. Well, a lot of us have. But all as one, you wouldn't be able to stop us no matter what. And in retaliation, it would emancipate you from your body. It's all I got to say. And that's facts. Because, see, the enemy, they're very harmful in their actions. And it's all subliminal and secretly done right out in the open. Like, make that make sense. Because they're stupid as well. So until I go on YouTube and get the people to subscribe, I'm gonna do all that cursing and all that foul language. I'm gonna do it. I'm just saying this just to keep it a little raw. All right, I don't have no hate for no crayon colors and none of that. What I have hatred for, what disproportionately dislike, is the ignorance and the mofos that back it. Dr. Reggie. I remember I used to be over there when I used to go over there for Planet Fitness Open. I'm listening to fools talk. My Dominican bro, he running around Netta. I'm not going to get into that. Many times I've been to Egypt and everywhere. Giza pyramids, the youngest pyramids on Earth. The oldest one is underwater, blocked by a dam in Iowa, in Ohio. Yeah, check me on that. Fact check me. Snopes.com me on that with some Zionist ideology, some bullshit. Theodore Teddy Roosevelt, when he created the education system, he didn't want to, but he was in politics. The Zionists were in control. You walk out, you do the wrong thing, you see what happened to George Patton, you see what happened to Kennedy, you see what happened to Lincoln, and that picture, them 5 pictures you see of Lincoln are just not who Lincoln was. You ain't got to believe me. I saw real pictures when I was in Italy. I was like, oh, you got to be, in books. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. They didn't burn these? You figure they would get rid of all that? But these were small families, bookstores. Don't believe me? Take your ass over there if they haven't cleaned them up and burned them and destroyed them. That's in the 80s when I was looking at all them books going, it blowing my mind. I didn't even know what to say when I went back to boat. Some of my homies were like, just don't say nothing. See, that's our issue. Don't say nothing. Like, we're supposed to be scared. But see, I worked for the federal government. I worked in that currency. So I was actually a puppet to them. I understand that now. So let's be clear on some things. Let's make this relevant based upon facts. Instead of all these goofy people who are emotionally tied to some boundless absurdity called knowledge, which is not even a tweak to it. All right? Let's get it real and keep it 100. All right? Because I'm tired of you goofy Negroes. And there's some brothers here who ain't from here. I believe all life originated from here, but I'm not get caught all up in that. I've read enough books to point over here. So, and this was always considered Asia. But they know how to flip the script. Let me tell you something about how the Zionists move. Everything is backwards, upside down, reverse, augmented, deformed, and deflated. You disagree? You think I care? I'll be looking at some of them Jewish sites. Anybody could be a Jew now, trying to get the numbers up on Facebook. And when I shared my history, I had this little fat motherfucker from New York come trying to tell me, oh, no, they don't. Ho. You can take you don't want to, but you claiming you white, right? But see, in Israel, they don't claim no, the ones at the top don't claim no colors. See, this is where I have a serious issue. And besides them not being authentic people, all right? They're Bolognese. And I say Bolognese because And I learned that from a master mason in Edinburgh, Scotland. Can't stand him. He says, no, King Bolan. And he says he's got another name, and they threw that at me, which I'll never say. And that's the end on that joke. That rope right there. And we were drinking. They was telling me so much shit. I was like, wait a minute. I'm not in the circle. I ain't traveling like that. I'm a traveler, but not like that. I don't belong to no organization, no fraternities, no shit. I belong to Mother Earth. I belong to the people as they belong to me. And if you got to separate yourself and then sit there and with false confidence make it all right, then you are still chaotic. You are full of chaos. We have no conversation. I really don't give a fuck. Mostly, I'm not bound to nobody, so I don't feel no kind of way when I'm extrapolating on these very touchy subjects that touch a lot of people because they've been touched and they don't even know it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run this. This is a good 15 minutes. I'm going to drop it here. I'm going to try and keep all my videos at least under 30 minutes. All right? A lot of things are going to be coming from books and stuff that I've shared with people, and then orally from me. I'm over 50. I figure I could share the information. If I can still get out and run 7 to 9 miles, right now I'm having a little issues with my heart, so I ain't playing with it. I was poisoned a little over a year ago. A woman was involved. I know it was certain individuals, they don't like to hear shit talk. But see, when people are monitoring you, people going up in your apartment, dropping shit clumsily, which I got in a jar back there. A friend of mine is going to go ahead and run some military shit right here. I walked in, my police buddy, and I noticed 2 screws backings without the reciprocal ends, like the slot or the Phillips. And I'm like, wait a minute, remove from something military grade, brass. Where's this object? You would think they would go in the house and remove it. When I talk to the Spanish people, it's Chinese people own all this shit, supposedly. They can't own the land if we still here, but y'all want to call yourself everything other than what the fuck you are. You better wake up and stop being dead and stop being a citizen of something foreign. We'll see. We'll see.